Good evening, sports fans. We are here with CCBOE TV. We're coming to you live from Vinemont High School. We are here for the next installment of Friday Night Lights. The Vinemont Eagles taking on the Hanceville Bulldogs. My name is Adam McKinnon. I'm joined by Coach Alan Dunklin. Coach, how you doing tonight?
Doing real well. Kind of got rested up from the volleyball tournament this week, so we're ready to go for Friday Night Lights.
We had a great time earlier this week with volleyball, middle school, JV, and varsity. County championships taking place this week. We're here tonight with a little bit of region football action in 4A. Vinemont, 5-1, 2-1 in region, taking on Hanceville, who is 1-4 and 1-2 in the region. Coach, kind of what are you looking for in the game tonight?
Well, I know Vinemont. I hadn't seen them play this year because normally I try to get around to 2 or 3 games every Friday, but now doing the broadcast thing, this first time I get to see them play. But I relying on what Coach Robinson and his crew's done in the past. I think they'll be very physical, line up, be physical offensively and defensively. And I've seen Hanceville play a couple of times, and I really look forward to seeing an improved squad tonight. And they continue to work and trying to get better and progress and take a step forward each and every week as they play under new head coach Levi Estes.
We're looking forward to an exciting night of football. Earlier this week, we had the next segment of Cookin and Coleman take place there at the Butcher's Chuck Wagon up here in Vinemont, and we're going to watch that now, and we'll be back after that.
Hey, welcome to another edition of Cookin' and Coleman. This is our 4th episode. We're super excited to be here at Vinemont, and we're with Justin Smith, the owner of the Butcher, and we're super excited to try some of their food and get to know you a little better.
So Justin, we'd like to highlight some of the places that people can come and eat when they come into town. We've got Hanceville coming to visit the Vinemont Eagles later this week. So why don't you tell us about your business and what they could get if they came to see you at the Butcher?
Well, we opened in July of 22. We're a full-service meat market. We do all beef, pork, chicken, fresh seafood. We have some smoked items that we smoke on site, butts, ribs, wings. We also have our food trailer that is fairly new. We didn't have it when we first opened. We also do catering events, food like that. Really, you can come in and special order steaks. We'll cut them to whatever size you want. We're really here just to, if you got something that you want special done, we'll do it.
We're inside the Butcher here. As you said, it's a full-service meat market. We're going to take a look over here. You see they got some seafood, like some salmon back there. You've got some of the most beautiful pieces of meat I've ever seen in my life. Come back here. You went too fast over this bone-in ribeye. That is about 2 inches of bone-in ribeye. Looks amazing. As we make our prime rib. Wow. Look at these stuffed pork chops, and then you got some bacon and some peppered bacon down there. Going to kind of make our way around the store over here. So I'm here with Madeline from the Butcher. When people come in, what are the thing they like the most?
They usually like the prime ribeye or the choice filet.
The choice filet. What is the most popular? Because I know you all have some stuff that you smoke and stuff.
Smoked item is our top seller. Is probably our turkey breast.
Turkey breast, really? I would not have thought that. I would have kind of thought ribs or the wings. What's your favorite?
Mine's the turkey breast.
It is. I hope we get to try that today. So what are you making back here? I see you got something in a bowl.
I'm making stuffed mushrooms, but I'm doing the stuffing right now to stuff the mushrooms.
What's all in that? Can we get a look at it?
Uh-huh.
We want to see this stuff.
Stuff yet, though. It is cream cheese, shredded cheese, bacon bits, and ranch seasoning, and I sprinkle a little pepper in there.
Oh, that looks amazing. That will be really good. We've got a wide variety of meats. Checking around over here to get some sauces. I think we've got spices on the other side. And we got a whole lineup of steaks over here. I came here before and have gotten steaks, and they've been absolutely amazing. The wings are incredible too. Ooh, we've got some frozen pizza over here. They got a little bit of everything.
I like that lunchroom pizza.
Got some biscuits, a cornbread biscuit. That sounds pretty good.
Here, that is Mexican pizza from the lunchroom.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Look at this. I didn't even know this existed. You can buy a whole tub of bacon grease. And this up north, I promise you, that is only in the South. I think I might have that to drink with my meal. So this is the famous smash burger. I've heard a lot about this. Tell us about it.
That is our #1 seller. We in-house grind the meat every day for it. It's a 50-50 blend of chuck and brisket. And it's just, to me, the perfect mixture of don't dry out. It's perfect flavor. That chuck flavor is real rich.
Oh man, it took off.
Great flavor.
To introduce 2 local celebrities here. We've got Robin Netherton, Vinemont High School principal, and Mike Graves, our Vinemont board member. Like I said, both 2 local celebrities, and I think they may come here and kind of know their way around the butcher. What do you all like to get when you come?
I love the smash burger first.
He did tell us about the smash burger.
But the tater kegs is, you can't beat those either. I've never had anything bad here.
So we eat here probably a little too often. My staff will come here and get whole chickens throughout the week, and we'll share whole chickens, and they'll steam the shrimp for you. But I've had about everything here. The wings are fantastic, but my favorite's the brisket sandwich.
That burger's incredible.
The burger's great.
Just had
absolutely
burger. These fries are great. So this is the sandwich that you said is so good.
This is the brisket sandwich. It's one of my favorites. They got it in the truck. The wings, smoked wings, absolutely delicious. Great sauce. All the meat, everything I've ever had here is good. The whole chickens are a great price for lunch. We split them all the time at my place. My assistant principal comes and gets us a whole chicken on the regular, and it's a blessing to have them in the community. Ever since they've been here, we've probably been here, like I said, 3 days a week.
All right. So let me ask you now, on game day, are y'all open? Do you have your food truck available before the games, or how does that work?
We try to. It just really depends. This time of year, it's busy on the food truck, booking events. We do travel a little bit with it, but we also keep it here too. So you can always just check it on Facebook and see if it's here.
Well, I highly suggest, I'm not sure where it's going to be on Friday night, game night, but you need to get on Facebook and find out where it's at and go to it. This is inside one of the potato kegs, is that what we call it?
Tater keg.
Tater keg. Incredible.
I just tried the tater keg. Unbelievable. Burger's great. I still got to get to these wings. And this is the brisket sandwich here.
Loaded fries. All the sides are great too. The slaw, any of the sides they've ever had are fresh. Even inside, some of the potato salad and stuff's outstanding.
And those wings, they're smoked, and then we fry them, and everything's fried in beef tallow.
So you said that the wings were smoked and then flash fried, is that right?
Yep, to give them good crisp. And then, like I say, our fries, our wings, everything that we fry on the trailer, we do in beef tallow.
So you got the big win against West End last week. What are you looking forward to the next couple weeks?
So tomorrow night we got Hanceville at home, and it should be a big game. Our fans have really been showing up at the gates, and if we are victorious, we end up 7-1 to start the season, which is an outstanding start. And we really go into the last few area games that we need to win to make the playoffs.
All right, and Mike, Alabama's got Roll Tide, Auburn's got War Eagle. What's the big chant for? Give us a big Vinemont Eagle chant.
Go Eagles.
There we go.
Hey, while we're here at the Butcher, getting ready for the Vinemont Hanceville game, there's a table here of breads and different assortment of things. This is Just Two Chicks, owned by Valerie and Julie White. And we're super excited, and we just want to talk to her a few minutes. She's here at Vinemont every Friday and Saturday.
So I came here earlier. This is Julie, and Valerie's your daughter, correct? So why don't you tell us about what you have? I know what I got. I got the honey butter yeast rolls, which were amazing. And I got the last pack because they were apparently going pretty quickly. So why don't you tell us about what you have here, and also what's on the way, because I know that Dr. Barnett and Ty got kind of excited when they heard about some of your other stuff. So why don't you tell us about it?
We are a new bakery. We've only been doing this about 6 months. We're cottage food, so that means we come set up places and sell. What we have here is our family, recipes mean a lot to us, and so this is what I call old bread. This was my grandmother's recipe that I've been making since I was a little girl. So we do it in sliced bread. We also do it in a wheat flavor, Italian, and I do have a jalapeno cheese, but I don't have it with me today.
That got Ty excited. These two both like the hot stuff.
Yeah.
And then we also do the sourdough in dinner rolls, hamburger buns, and then these are your hot dog buns. We also do, like Richard said, honey buttered yeast rolls, but those got snatched up.
But I got the last, so.
But just here with the butcher, our breads go so well with his meat that is so good. So I try to be here every Friday and Saturday with just our breads. But we are a full service bakery, so we do scones, muffins, all kinds of cookies, cakes, cupcakes.
Cinnamon rolls?
We're working on cinnamon rolls.
Let me know when those come out.
We won't turn it out until it's excellent. And I do peanut brittle, energy bites.
I started to say, Ty and I just ordered some peanut brittle. Tell us a little bit about your peanut brittle.
Peanut brittle is actually my mother's recipe. It is more of it's the honeycomb brittle. It's not the flat where the peanuts look like it's just been poured over the top. It's an aerated, thicker, so it's crunchy but it's not sticky and it's softer. It's just a totally different taste to it.
Well, hey, this has been another great episode of Cooking in Coleman. I'll tell you, I've tried the food here many times before, but I always thought it was something you had to come pick up and carry home. I've never came here and ate what they have off their food truck. Absolutely incredible. I highly recommend everyone coming out and trying the butcher. We want to say thank you again for hosting us.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
We appreciate this. Any last words you'd like to share with everybody?
Come see us. If you hadn't come shop with us, come see what we're all about. We'd appreciate it.
We want to invite y'all out this Friday night. Stop by the Butcher on your way over to Vinemont High School to watch Hanceville Bulldogs take on the Vinemont Eagles. And we want to thank you again. The food was incredible and we enjoyed it very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's football time in Alabama. The players are hitting the field, the cheerleaders are firing up the crowd, the drum majors striking up the band, and we all stand for the national anthem. This is Congressman Robert Adderholt. While you cheer your favorite team this season, I'll be on President Trump's team shaking things up in Washington. When we stand on conservative principles, it's a win for everyone. I'm Robert Adderholt, and I approve this message.
Paid for by Adderholt for Congress.
Well, I know there's a little bit of a segment linked there for the butcher, but man, I don't know about you, Adam, but I'm hungry from watching it.
It was fantastic.
And certainly a good place, got a great variety of things, and one thing that enables us to be able to go out and not just do those things, but do this broadcast is sponsorships, and we certainly hope that you guys will get out and visit some of these folks and do a little business with the folks that advertise with us and do these things with us so that we can continue to bring to you some of the things that we do here in Coleman County.
Yeah, CCBUE TV, we sure do appreciate all the sponsors and the people that make this possible. It's a fantastic thing to be able to feature our athletes and our a lot of our students, and this is a lot of fun for our kids, I feel like.
It is, and I mentioned last night at the volleyball game I was on for a couple of sets, and both games, and just mentioning that one of the reasons we did it was so that our kids could go back and watch themselves, and they can archive that and have it for as long as YouTube or Netflix or them allow us to continue to do that. And it's certainly good for our kids. It's good for our military parents and relatives that may be deployed overseas somewhere to be able to watch nieces, nephews, kids be able to compete and play, and grandparents might be a little bit under the weather or a little bit on that upper end of that age scale and can't get out quite like they once did, but gives them a venue in which to continue to watch and see their grandkids play.
Yeah, I think pretty much every time that we do one of these broadcasts, you check the analytics, and we have people from outside of the country viewing with us. So that's pretty special to be able to, like you said, if if somebody's military deployed or something, to be able to watch their home school.
Yeah, and it's just pretty neat. It's been neat watching those statistics roll in from some of the countries that we do get some participation from our viewership, and it's encouraging that and I feel like we're doing a good thing with it, and I certainly hope you folks out there consider that the same, that it is a good thing to be able to watch kids not only athletically. We do graduation and some other things in regards to ccboe.tv, and Ty and his crew continue to grow it.
We talk a lot about Coleman County schools and how special that some of our schools are, and tonight the Hanceville FCCLA, I believe, have made, you'll see a lot of pink tonight. The Hanceville FCCLA made these shirts to sell. Hanceville coaches, Vinemont coaches will all be wearing pink. They were handing out pink ribbons on the way into the door.
We're going to stand here for a moment of silence and then the national anthem.
Let us pray. Dear God, I ask that you please be with Walker Smithson and Christy Webb as they're both battling cancer. I also ask that if there are any others that are battling cancer, that you would please help them. I ask that you keep everybody safe tonight as we play this wonderful game. I ask that everybody would have good sportsmanship, fans included. I ask that everybody would travel safely and that you would just let us have a great game tonight. Amen.
Amen. Adam, you were telling us a little bit about the FCCLA from Hanceville and the pink shirts. Kind of finish that up for us.
Yeah, so Coach Ed Webb is an assistant coach there at Hanceville, and he was a former middle school coach here at Vinemont, and his wife, Christy Webb, is battling breast cancer. And so, like I said, you'll see a lot of pink in the stadium tonight. They were taking up money for them down here by the gate here at the game. And if you're listening on CCBOE TV and you feel led to give, you can contact Hanceville Middle School, and they'll get you in touch with the right people to be able to give. Coach Webb, just from talking to people here, at Vinemont and people at Hanceville, very well respected person in the communities, and like I said, his wife dealing with breast cancer, and so our thoughts and prayers are with them. And And like I said, it just kind of shows how special Coleman County Schools is, or Coleman County Schools are, that, both of these schools come together and they're able to do something for the good of somebody who, works at one of the schools, obviously.
Yeah, it's just unique, and I appreciate the FCCLA taking the leadership in that at Hanceville, and I'm sure it was it's definitely a coordinated thing, and I'm sure somebody here at Vinemont deserves some credit too, and whoever you are, we appreciate you, and we appreciate you making that available at the gate and then moving it into the stadium and continuing to announce that and giving folks an opportunity to just show a little bit of love for Coach Webb and his family and his wife, and be able to be sure that she gets the treatments that she needs.
So we have just over 7 minutes until kickoff here. We are going to go down to the sideline and hear from our sideline reporter, Courtney Myricks, who caught up with Coach Stephen Robinson first, and then she also caught up with the Hanceville band director, Mr. Jesse James.
Hey, Coach. So, how are you feeling about tonight?
We feel well. They got some athletes in the backfield, but I feel like if we play the way we can and are intense and are physical, that we'll have a chance to win.
So, you got a pretty good record so far this season. How are you keeping that up?
Yeah, we're doing good. We got great leadership. Our seniors doing a really good job. We got a lot of seniors, and even our underclassmen do a good job with leadership roles. So we're excited to have them continue to do that. And we've played some really good games, and we played a few tough teams early in the year and came out on top. So we're excited to just finish strong.
So this is a regional game. Are you? Is it gonna? If you win tonight, is that gonna help you get into the playoffs?
Yes, we've got to win this one, and we've got to win. At least one more. I think going forward, I don't really know. Everything will take shape the more we go here after tonight. But we need to win this one. We need to go ahead and knock one off the list, and then move on to next week.
Okay. Well, thank you for talking with us. I know you want to get back to your team. Good luck. We wish you the best.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Hey, Jesse, so tell me about your band's success so far this season.
Well, the group has grown a little bit this year, so much so that we don't have enough uniforms to fit all of our kids. So it's a really good problem to have. But a couple of weeks ago, on the 21st, we went to Russellville High School for the Northwest Alabama Marching Classic. It's a really early contest, but we went. We competed in school size, so it was against other 3A schools that were there. Our kids scored all superior ratings. We had best in class majorette, most entertaining band in 3A, and we got second place band in our class.
Wow, that is amazing. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So, well, good luck tonight. We hope to catch your show and or your band's show, and good luck.
Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
So got to hear from Coach Stephen Robinson there and talking a little bit about playoff opportunities. So Vinemont sitting at 5-1, 2-1 in the region. They do have the tougher part of their schedule coming up, as they will play Gordo, Oakman, and Winfield in their final 3 region matchups. Had a tough loss. I noticed they lost in 4 overtimes to Phil Campbell as their only loss, and it's a region loss. So, coming late into the year, they have some tougher matchups. But like Coach said, he thinks if they can win tonight and win one of those, they should be good for a playoff spot.
Yeah, it should be. And but like you said, those 3 are synonymous with playoff football, and especially Winfield and Gordo. Oakman from time to time they're just like every other high school. You got your ups and downs in terms of years, but those 3 right now really playing real good football. And the good thing is that if Vinemont can stay healthy, they're playing good football too, and you kind of get the nervousness and the jitters out of the way, and be able to execute at a high level, and you get those a little later in the season. Well, tonight's captains for Vinemont, I'm going to let Adam or Coach McKinnon read those off to you.
Yeah, I see number 1, Rush Sandlin. Number 2, Josh Rhodes. Number 11, actually don't have a name for number 11. On number 78, looks like Owen McKinney. I have 2 different rosters, and I don't have a number 11 on either one of them.
Well,
so.
he may have been able to make a roster switch this week, and as long as he got that number right with Hanceville, he's in good shape. And it probably wasn't in Dragonfly, and it wasn't on what Coach Robinson sent me later today, and that's probably a roster he made earlier in the season to give to PA announcers as he goes. But if anybody can get us number 11's name, we would we'd love to be able to recognize him throughout the night, especially as he makes plays. You know, on Hanceville's side, we got number 52. That is Eli Aiken. Eli has 6'1", 265-pound senior. We also have number 5, who is Marquise Leith. You know, we called his name earlier in the season when they played Cold Springs at Hanceville. We got number 13. That is Brody Brenner. And we also have
24. Looks like
number
Xavier
24,
Malcolm.
Xavier Malcolm. You know, and that Malcolm name is synonymous with Hanceville athletics. And good looking crew out there tonight. Captains both sides.
So I'm like you, Coach. I haven't got to see Vinemont play yet this year. I have watched Hanceville twice. Watched them play Cold Springs to start the year, and then I watched them play Holly Pond also. I'm real excited about quarterback matchup tonight. Number 2, Hunter Black for the Bulldogs. And I hear a lot of good things about number 2, Josh Rhodes for the Vinemont Eagles. Seems like another exciting quarterback matchup.
I've heard that too. And, you know, in the opening game against Cold Springs, that hadn't been that long ago. The quarterback for Hanceville had a good night throwing and running the football. So be interested to see how those two factor into the game tonight.
So again, if you're just joining us, we are live from Vinemont High School. We're inside of Mark Smothers Field, Mark Smothers Stadium, for the Hanceville Bulldogs taking on the Vinemont Eagles in a 4A regional matchup. Hanceville 1-4 on the year, 1-2 in the region. I believe coming off a bye week last week, if I saw correctly, and then Vinemont was 5-1 and 2-1 in the region. Looking to make another step towards their playoff push. We have had our pregame meetings. Coaches are talking to their special teams one more time, and we are almost ready for football. Thank you for joining us here on CCBOE TV, all the various platforms that we run on. Again, I'm Adam McKinnon, joined by Coach Alan Dunklin.
Yeah, we're getting ready for kickoff here, just moments away. Teams getting their final instructions on the sideline, return team and the kickoff team.
I'm not sure who won the toss, but Hanceville will receive to start the game tonight.